Coming up on the Sports Desk, the Lady Warriors are looking for their 15th win in a row. Can Citrus College put a halt to Elko's winning ways? Plus, it's still lights, camera, and a lot of action going on at Bishop Montgomery. See how the state champs celebrate after bringing home the trophy. Scores, highlights, and more coming your way right now. Welcome to the Sports Desk. I am your host, Byron Newsome. Another great week of sports action here. Hey, make sure you catch me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Find out what's going on during the week and what will be on the show the upcoming week. So in case you haven't heard, Bishop Montgomery won. They won the Delray League title, an Open Division Southern Section title, and a CIF state title. But what is it to have a title if you don't have someone to share it with? Well, it's hashtag as Knights Pride, and the Bishop Montgomery faithful could not be more proud of their boys and girls basketball team. A.J. Feldman was on campus as the school and its supporters came out to show some love to their Knights.
Bishop Montgomery held a pep rally to celebrate the historic seasons by both their basketball teams, giving them a chance to look back on all that they had accomplished.
Definitely the run we made in the playoffs this year is just so sensational because the teams were so good. A lot of people said we couldn't do it, and that's just made it a whole lot sweeter.
It's great because this team was a special group of guys as far as just the way they played and the way they were with each other, and the ultimate team in my mind. So to have a victory is just special.
Feels great to be a CIF champ 3 times in a row too, so that's a blessing, and being with my team is just a blessing.
It's a mixture of sad, emotional, that would be my last high school game, but also a feeling of going out on top, winning both the CIF and state, so yeah.
It also gave the teams a chance to thank their fans who were a driving force throughout the season.
Definitely the community environment here, the student support, just the games are always so fun. They call themselves the Swaglet or the Gauntlet. They just always had a great atmosphere and just made it great to play in front of them.
It was amazing seeing the community come together, everyone come out and support us at our home games, and I feel like our fans did an amazing job. We have the best fans.
The seniors will be missed next season, but the impact they've had on their teammates will help the Knights for years to come.
They just set such a great tone, both of them, or all 3 of them actually. Connor helped with that. Just every day they came in ready to work hard, and it makes my job easier when your leaders, when your seniors come in really ready to get after every single day.
You know, for next season, we're in good hands. We have good leadership. We have a good mix of young and old, upperclassmen and lowerclassmen, and you know, the playoff run was a great test for them.
It'll be tough to follow up with the boys and girls basketball teams accomplished this season, but they'll be back next year, hungry as ever to add more hardware to the trophy case and hang more banners in the rafters. Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm A.J. Feldman.
Thanks, AJ. And if Player of the Year and Coach of the Year don't make you good enough, 2 more starters made first team All-Area for the boys squad. Senior Jordan Shackle, who is headed to San Diego State, and junior David Singleton, who will be back to lead the Knights next year. Also making All-Area first team from West High, sophomore Alex Mishaw. This young man has some talent. Now, Noah Carroll, a senior out of West High who played forward and center for the Warriors, made second team All-Area. Shea Eddington representing the Saxons, and Jordan Tang from South. Both players are seniors. On the girls' side, Bishop's Jessica Malazardi made first team, as well as picking up Co-Player of the Year honors in Division 1A. Junior Haley Jones averaged a double-double this season as she made first team, along with senior Brittany McPherson, who averaged 12 points and 6 boards for the Co-Pioneer League champion, North High Saxons. Making second team, I love to see these underclassmen listed. Kayla Padilla, only a sophomore for Bishop, makes second team All-Area, along with Daleen Tauli'i from North High, and Katie Timmerman, a junior from West, rounds out the All-Area team from the schools in the City of Torrance. Now, while the underclassmen get ready for next season, the seniors have come to the end of their illustrious high school careers. But thanks to the South Bay Athletic Club, the seniors are here and they get one more chance to wear those school colors. The 27th annual South Bay Senior All-Star Game for the boys and girls was held at West High this past week. Seniors like Jordan Shackle and Jessica Malazardi from Bishop, Ricky Turner from West, Shay Eddington and Kelly Ogata from North, as well as seniors from South and Torrance High battled it out as they teamed with other seniors from surrounding South Bay area schools. It will be the last time they represent their high school teams in a game, a memory that will be with them for a lifetime. Switching gears a bit to softball. The North Saxons have not lost a game at home all season, winning 3 of their last 4 games coming into their matchup with Redondo Union. Veronica Cobos was there as North tried to keep the momentum going and keep their record perfect at home.
Thanks, Byron. I'm here at North High waiting the non-conference doubleheader between Redondo and North High. North is currently 4-4 coming back from their trip from Laughlin last week. North came into the game with amazing performances at the plate and in the pitching circle. Lucia Ramirez pitched a 1-hitter in 5 innings during the first game with 3 strikeouts. Abby Alexander was 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs, and Haley Shea went 4 for 6 with 3 runs in both wins. And Ayanna Gamble ended the first game with the go-ahead grand slam, cutting the game short for the Saxons, which allowed the mercy rule to go into effect. North High won both games 10-0.
I think the game went really well. Me and my team communicated well. We put the ball in play, we made good defensive plays, and we just worked together as a whole.
I think our team did really good today. Our bats were on point, and our defense was really good too.
We've been working extremely hard on our hitting and our defense, and today they did really well. We're getting better each game.
For the Sports Desk, I'm Veronica Cobos.
Thanks, Veronica. The Saxons start league play this week. West will come over on April 5th and try to give the Saxons their first home loss, and on the 7th, they will hit the road to face Lusinger. North will be off for a while after that, as will most everyone. It's spring break for some of our area high schools from April 10th through April the 17th. After losing to St. Anthony by a score of 20-8 and then being shut out by Cantwell Sacred Heart 3-0, the Bishop Montgomery Knights want to press the stop button immediately. They need to pick up some wins now so they won't fall out of the hunt for the Camino Real League title. At home, Catherine Hummer on the mound replacing Jamie Garvey in the 3rd. Ashley prepares the pitch. Between the 3rd baseman and the shortstop, 2-run score for Pomona. Here's the score, 11-1 in the top of the 3rd. Now there are 2 outs. Bishop still on D, same inning. UCLA commit Zia Norris with the nice catch, ending a 5-run inning for Pomona. Bottom of the 3rd, the rally begins. Madison Jacobus rips one deep into center field. It is going and rolling and rolling. She gets a triple in this. Hustles in. Bishop is in business. 2 on and 1 out. Carrie Lou smashes one to left. Jacobus scores from 3rd. Knights trail 11-2. Then with runners on 2nd and 3rd base, there are 2 outs. Jamie Garvey gets one just past the shortstop. Zia Norris scores, and Corey Liu makes a nice move right here. Oh, she misses her, and she tags the home plate and scores 11-4. Bishop trails. They couldn't close the gap because Pomona never stopped putting up runs. Look at that, all the way to the fence. There was no fence. Well, it's way out there, and it practically was a home run. Alyssa Molina gets an inside the park home run as Pomona beats Bishop 18-6. In 5 innings, the Knights fall to 5-6-1 on the season and 1-3 in league play. The Knights sit in 4th place. They have a lot of ground to make up over the next few weeks. Coming up next on the Sports Desk, Bishop's baseball team tries to take their early season struggles and turn them into late season games. See what the Knights do as league play gets underway. Plus, can South catch a break against El Segundo? See if the Spartans can get back to their winning ways and pick up a much-needed dub at home. All that and more when your Sports Desk returns.
I see my friends out there getting waves and talking about them, and I know exactly what they're doing and what they're feeling and everything. It's like, it's hard. I was diagnosed when I was 57. It was a surprise to me when they told me I had MS. It's like, you sure?
Well, the idea is this is a 360-degree virtual reality camera rig. Steve hasn't been able to ride a wave in way too many years, so now I'm going to ride a wave and we get to share it with him. Well, we're going to do something.
Just put that on your head. Whoa. Oh, this is unreal. coming up, coming up, coming up. Boom. Nice. Nice. This is fantastic.
Yeah, let me set it up and you get into
Set
the
it up.
ride.
Let's do that again.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you catch me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Find out what's happening. Let me know what's happening, and we can make it happen right here on the Sports Desk. Now, if I told you that the South Spartans had outscored their opponents 47-15 so far this season, you would think, man, they're doing well. But coming into their game with El Segundo, the Spartans sported a record of 5 wins and 4 losses. A couple of double-digit victories accounted for most of their runs, so the numbers don't always tell the story. Sam Vargas was at South as the Spartans looked to stay above 500 and get some momentum going before Pioneer League action starts in a few weeks.
South having lost 3 of their last 4, playing host to El Segundo. Kevin Ishimaru on the mound for South, and they would get to him early. Top of the first, bases loaded for Sean Emery. Up the middle, South tries to turn 2, but they can't get it. The Eagles would score and led 2-0 after 1. It would stay that way till the 7th when El Segundo blew the game open. Shot to right. Errant throw at second base by the Spartans, allowing C.J. Shelvin to score from third. Eagles up 3-0. Then, 2 batters later, Spencer Palmer with the RBI single to put the game away. South gets shut out at home, 4-0.
I think right now we're just trying to find ourselves again. You know, we started off with a bang this year, and you know, and then just guys kind of are starting to lose a little confidence and such, but they'll be fine.
He knows we'll come through. We've been working hard throughout the week when we don't have games. We've been hitting well.
South has now dropped 4 of their last 5 games, but the team remains confident that they can turn things around and get back to their winning ways.
It's just going to take a little bit of time, you know. You just don't build this thing in one day. You just keep going out there and working and progressing, and that's what these guys are doing.
I know our offense will come through, and our pitching's been doing a heck of a job. From Nathan Critchett to Ryan Lee, Joshua Alpa, Ryan Murphy. We're doing a very good job, and I think our offense will pick up soon.
Reporting from South High, I'm Sam Vargas with the Sports Desk.
Thanks, Sam. The Spartans were shut out again by Chatsworth. That's 5 losses in their last 6 contests. The Spartans have a few more games before league play starts on April the 19th. After starting the season 2-0, Bishop Montgomery has only won 1 of their last 7 games. With a record of 0-3, Bishop is trying to pick up its first league win of the season. Cantwell Sacred Heart is in the building. Top of the first, 1 on, 1 out. Corey Caldwell pitching. Hit the center field. Desmond Gates, yeah, he plays football too, with the put out. Bishop gives up no runs in the first. Bottom of the inning, Gates on first, steals second base. Watch the speed. 2 bases stolen on the day for Gates. Now they have a runner in scoring position. 2 on, 2 out, bottom 1, Ethan Roberts. Singles to left. Desmond Gates comes in to score. 1-0 Bishop leads. Caldwell pitched a good game. He pitched a very good game. Gave up only 1 run in 6 innings and struck out 3 as Bishop came away with a 3-1 victory. That's their 4th win of the season and first league victory. Long season ahead and plenty of time for the Knights to make a run at the title. Now, after going undefeated in league play last year and securing a Pioneer League title, the South Boys volleyball team has started out on the right track this season. 13 wins and only 4 losses as they prepare to take on crosstown rival Torrance High. A.J. Feldman was on the sidelines as South looked to get 1 step closer to reaching their goal.
After the Spartans took the first set 25-12, we'll pick it up in the second, where it was more of the same. The Tartars were unable to handle the Spartan serves all day long. Patrick Faluna here with the powerful aces to put his team up 3-0. Luke Krasmarzik had a day, leading the team in kills as the Spartans took the second set 25-12. On to the third, and it was still all south as Cole Cooch fires off a sinking serve for the ace to put the home team up 4-2. The Tartars never had a chance in this one as South would take the third set 25-12 and the match a clean 3-0 sweep.
Boys played well, man. They came out ready to go, fired up, executed the game plan extremely well.
Even though tonight's game was never really in doubt from start to finish, there are always things to improve on and things to work on to get better as the season goes along.
They always tell us the practice should be harder than the game, and we all just really push each other in practices to make us ourselves better.
Starting to run some plays, just hammering out the different plays that we want to run, and making sure everyone's on the same page.
The Spartans have started the year 14-4, and they say that they're more balanced than in years past.
I think we're a lot scrappier than we have been, and the defense is a lot more solid, blocking and digging.
Our offense is there. We know we can hit. We know we can, play with the big guys. But we really want to hold a lot of pride in our defense because everything roots from our defense. If we can't get a ball up off the ground, we're not going to be able to get a set. We're not going to be able to get the hit. So we really drive, our defense pretty hard.
Everyone's been really strong, individually, but the chemistry has really gotten really good recently. And I think that's really driving us in a good direction.
Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm AJ Feldman.
Thank you, AJ. The Spartans are right where they want to be. While Torrance fell to 0-9 after that loss, they ended up beating Lusinger to pick up their first win of the year, 3-0. But you know what South did after beating Torrance? They beat West in another shutout for them. 15-4 is their record, 3-0 in league. And FYI, the Spartans have not lost a league game since the 2015 season. Can't wait to see how this season turns out. Coming up next, the number 3 and 4 ranked teams battle for net supremacy in men's volleyball. Can the Warriors protect home court against Long Beach? Plus, it's doubleheader action. El Camino and Citrus fill up the scorecard in this run-filled affair. See all the scores and highlights when your Sports Desk returns.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Is the seat supposed to be forward-facing or rear-facing? Did they move to a booster seat too soon? It may be too late to check when you're on the road. Fortunately, you're on the couch. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Don't think you know. Know you know.
Welcome back, and you already know the drill. You can see me here now, but I'm always on Twitter and Instagram. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Find out what's going on with us and let me know what's going on with you. Send me videos and pics from your games, and I will get you on the Sports Desk. The El Camino men's volleyball team has won 5 of its last 7 matches, ranked number 4 in the state, and they're trying to climb a little higher as they take on the number 3 ranked team. Long Beach is in the house again. El Camino coach Dick Blunt trying to figure things out as Long Beach goes up 2-9 on Elko, putting the home team on the ropes. Cesar Medina and Pedro Campos a little stunned, but they know they can turn things around 1 set at a time. Down 12-9, third set. Cesar Medina spikes it home. Down 12-10 now. They tied up at 12. 6 unanswered points when Cesar Funky Cold Medina sends it back. Warriors lead 13-12 in the third set. Elko up 24-23, 1 point away. Yeah, that man is again Medina. Slams it home. Elko gets the third set, trail 2-1 in the match. Fourth set, up by 1. Pedro Campos sets it up for Christopher Mangum. Yeah, Warriors lead 10-8 and never trailed again in the set. Medina with the strong finish. Elko ties it at 2 sets apiece, but in the fifth and final set, Long Beach came out on top and beat our boys 15-13 in the last set, taking a 3-2 victory in the match. The Warriors fall to 8-6 on the season. These two teams will face each other again on April the 14th, sure to be another good game. For the past 14 games in a row, the Elko softball team has been able to put a W next to their opponent's name. Next up, a doubleheader against Citrus. Can the Owls come into Torrance and see who is the best? You see what I just did? Haley Reed on the mound, tied at 3 in the third. Sienna Jimenez hits it to center field. Raylani Comes is there, but so is the sun. Got in her eyes, and the ball fell to the ground. Valerie Ortiz scores, and Selena Spapius beats the throw. Citrus leads by 2. Top of the 5th inning, Jocelyn Alvarado singles up the middle. Jimenez and Nua come around to score. Then with 2 on and 1 out in the same inning, Jacqueline Preciada singles to right. Alvarado scores. Citrus leads 10-3 in the 5th, but you can't count our ladies out ever. Bridget Antonelli with the line of the right. Riley Riders and Juliana Ademo score for El Camino. They go on to score 3 runs in the 5th, 4 runs in the 6th, and 2 runs in the 7th to win this one 12-11 in game 1. On to the next game. Elko takes off in the first, wasting no time at all. Ashley Machado hits one over the right fielder's head to the fence, hustles around for a triple. 1 out and a runner on third. Julianne Ademos singles to left center. Ashley Machado scores 1-0 Warriors. 2 out, bottom of the first. Cameron Fisher singles to right. Alyssa Wing scores 2-0 Elko. 2 on and 2 out now. Bridget Antonelli. Watch this. Hits one. Right fielder, you need to get back. They keep knocking it over her head. Fisher, Reed, and Antonelli come around to score 5-0 after 1 inning. Citrus cuts it to a 1-run game. But El Camino scored 5 more runs in the third to open up a can of "My team is better than yours." They won this one in 6 innings by a score of 12-4. That makes 16 wins in a row for the Lady Warriors. They are swinging bats and taking names, picking up these 2 dubs in an impressive fashion. I like it. Keep up the good work, Lady Warrior Nation. Stand up! After starting the season 8-0, the beach volleyball team had a wake-up call. They lost 3 of their next 4 matches, and the time to turn it around was right about now. San Diego Mesa was in town, and they came to get Sandy. Elko's Aika Waters and Kiana Takahashi having a tough match with Heather Steele and Quinn Franks from Mesa, but it was Waters and Takahashi who won it 2-1. Friday, Rubio, Curtis, Lim, as well as Wire and Uyoki helped El Camino pick up a 4-1 win over San Diego Mesa. It was a double day for the ladies. Right after beating Mesa, they faced Palomar College and beat them 5-9. The Warriors have improved to 11-3 and are picking things up as the season winds down. Hey, before we go, I want to give a shout out to a couple of Torrance High School alum. Devin Kushi let me know that Nina Novilla, a 2016 graduate of THS, sang the national anthem at the NCAA Final Four this past weekend. She is a freshman on the women's golf team at Gonzaga and got to represent her college and her high school at this year's Final Four. Jenny Shin, class of 2010, tied for 17th at the Anna Inspirational and LPGA major event. while Lucianne Lee, class of 2012, Jane Ra, and Demi Runis of 2009 were all looking to earn full status on the LPGA Tour in their next competition. And Ann Chang, THS 2013 grad, is a senior team captain for the Harvard women's golf team. She finished third in this past week's Harvard Invitational, giving her 2 first, a third, fourth, and 1 ninth place finish during her senior year campaign so far this year. And just in case you missed it, our El Camino Warrior baseball team has moved up to #1 now. After pulling off 19 wins in a row, they are ranked in the top spot in this week's California Community College polls. Congrats, fellas. Also in college hoops, North Carolina beat Gonzaga 71-65 to win the 2017 NCAA National Championship. And that is 6 NCAA titles for the Heels. My bracket was messed up a long time ago, so I don't care who won, but it would have been good to see the Zags win one for the school's first title, maybe next year. Now, in women's hoops, South Carolina won this year's national championship. First team other than UConn to win the title since 2012. The University of Connecticut was upset by Mississippi State in the semifinal round, ending a 111-game streak. Their first loss in almost 900 days. Wow. Hey, they're going to be back guaranteed, though. And as of right now, the Boston Celtics are the top team in the East, not Cleveland. Tony Romo is going into broadcasting. Baseball season has started, and we have come to the end of our show today. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you join us next time because you know we've got the Torrance sports scene on lock from the little kids all the way up to the big kids. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to sprinkle your school my way. That school spirit, sprinkle it my way, and I will get you on the show. That's going to do it for the Sports Desk. Keep rising to the top, Torrance. We will see you next time.